We have breaking news out of Croatia and a takeover at second-tier club Jarun, which has sparked rumours of manager Aussie Villain's future. Now, Villain addressed the rumours just moments ago. They're not sacking me. There's absolutely no way. I'm not standing for that. No, not like this. They're not going to sack me. What will I do about it? I'll just click add new manager and carry on like nothing happened.
Jarune, za tebe mi dijete diše, tu je važno samo jedno, nogomet i ništa više. Jarune.
Hi guys, I'm Aussie Villain and welcome back to Jarun on the Impossible Dream. It is episode 6 already today. We've ended the January window. We've got a little bit to catch you up on that front. And we're going to face Cibalia and Dubrava, I think it is, in the league. But I just wanted to, we have had a takeover. I just wanted to confirm I didn't actually switch over, and I would have done it, don't get me wrong, had I been sacked by a takeover. But you can see here we still played the game, so that's all still the same. But yeah, there was one of them when the takeover was going through. There was rumors that if there was like 2 bids coming in, and it was rumored that if one bid won, that they were going to sack me, and obviously that wouldn't have got that. I'll take an on-field sacking. That's fine. I'm not ending the series because some Muppet took over the club and thinks that they can just get me out of the club. Now, unfortunately, they didn't do too much for the finances. We're not in debt anymore. There's obviously a little bit of money there, but not much, to be honest. So that is still not great, but we'll deal with it as best we can. And let's have a look at the signings that we did through the transfer window. Now, in terms of outs, we knew that Ibanez was leaving, so that's officially happened. He's gone off to Serbia. The other one that's left is our backup goalkeeper. Now, he was actually our goalkeeper, but Ilinic, all our goalkeepers we had were rubbish, so I had absolutely no problem in just getting his wages off. Just a free transfer, that's absolutely fine. Now, the signings that we have done, let's run through these quickly. Now, quick reminder, we signed this guy on loan ages ago from Dinamo. He is now 17. He is now able to play, so that's a big positive for us, obviously. Now, we picked up Christian Mina. He is a 23-year-old Colombian. Now, we've got him on a non-contract, which is absolutely fine because I don't know that there's much there, but certainly in terms of a bit of cover, a bit of squad depth, is absolutely fine. Now, yeah, as I say, I don't know exactly even what sort of midfielder he is. Probably box to box. Yeah, he doesn't really have the vision to be anything more. Doesn't really have much, to be honest. His career to date. Now, he has been around Croatia for a little bit. Šibenik is, I think, where he was released from. So he's played in the top flight once. And yeah, we'll see how he gets on for us. But yeah, so he's joined us anyway on a non-contract, so it's not costing us anything. Now, with Ibanez leaving, we did need a bit of cover at left back. So on loan, we've gone and got Toma Palic. Now, he's on loan from Dubrava, who we're facing today. So I don't know if he's going to be able to face them or not, but he's kind of back up for us anyway. Fairly solid. I mean, you compare him to Ibanez and he's nowhere near as good, but he's fine. He'll get the job done for this year. Again, no wages, so that's positive for us. His career to date, yeah, I mean, he came through at Dinamo Zagreb. I've got to say, I feel like half of our division is on loan from Dinamo Zagreb. It's a little bit silly, to be honest. So he has played a little bit in the league this season for them as well. And we can see there that he's not done a terrible job. So it should be fine. And yeah, he played in this division last year at 30 games. So I think that's a fairly solid, for nothing, a fairly solid deal for us. Now, obviously, goalkeeper, not only did we get rid of one, but we needed to replace the one we had anyway. So a free loan again from Domzale, I think we pronounced that, is Gaspar Tratnik, 24-year-old Slovenian. Is he going to be any better? We'll find out soon, I suppose. He can't be any worse, is my logic. He's got decent agility. He's okay. And positioning is obviously his weakness. And he's sort of been around the traps a little bit in Slovenia, but he's never really made himself at home anywhere. So, yeah, he has come in. And to battle him for the number 1 shirt, we got Ivan Mandic. Now, we signed him permanently from Dinamo Zagreb on a free. So that's obviously good. You can see the scouts say there is potential there for him. Now, I don't know if he's at £110 a week. I don't know if he's going to be our number 1 this season, but he'll certainly get some games, and he is around someone that we know we're going to have at the club next season. So that takes a little bit of pressure off trying to then find a goalkeeper this coming summer. Again, never really made himself at home. He's gone out on loan once to lower leagues and sort of played half a season. So we'll see what we get from him. But as a free transfer, I'm willing to say that's not too bad. And finally, another one on loan, not costing us anything, but I felt like we were a centre-back short, so I wanted to get a bit of cover in there. So Gabriel Escaninja. Anyway, he's coming in and on loan, not costing us anything, from Slaven Belupo. Fairly solid defender, and that's all I really want. Just if we are going to need somebody to come in, and because we've got injuries or lack of form or whatever it may be, this is going to be our man to do just that. So let me know what you think of those guys. It's certainly, I think we're stronger now than we were when we sort of left off, start of the window, with the possible exception of Ibanez, which maybe in hindsight I shouldn't have done. But anyway, he's gone now and that's fine. So let's have a look and see a quick reminder of the league table. So we haven't played any games since I saw you last. It has just been the winter break. So 17 games in. We are just over halfway because it's a 33-game season. We play everybody 3 times. And we're top 2 points clear and looking fairly solid, you'd have to say. So that is good. We play Cibalia now. They are bottom of the league, so you'd like to think we could beat them. And then we are facing Dubrava, who are currently 3rd. So it would be a good one to win and put a little bit of daylight between ourselves and them. So let's get this underway. Let's go and see what we're doing here against Cibalia. We are expecting a 3-4-3, I guess we could call that, from them. And this is the team that we are sending out. It is Tratnik in goal. It's Bekanic. It is Perkovic and how was I saying that? Perevic, we'll go with that. Hulic, did I tell you that his loan is extended at the end of the year? So that's good news because he's been quite good for us. So he's going down the right. Palic on Debu going down the left with Dashka in the defensive midfield role there. Boskovic and Babic in midfield. Prenic and Agul going up top. And who's got the heavy match load there? Danchka. We were playing some games during the winter break just to get some match sharpness up. We do have a lot of the new guys on the bench, and we've also got this guy on the bench, which is a new name. He was in our under 18s. He's 17 now, so he's able to play in the first team. So I thought we'll call him in and see how he goes. He'll be one if we're winning a game. We'll give him minutes. He's not quite ready to start games yet, though. I don't think so. Yeah, that is all very exciting. Let's see what we do here. And that will not be the team because we are missing an under-21 player. So, does Mandic have to come in and start? The right back is already under 21. Is it going to have to be Kukovica? No, he's over 21. All right, so I guess... I mean, the easiest thing to do is the goalkeeper, isn't it, really? But he doesn't have any match. I wasn't ready for that. All right, so Kukovica can come in for Boskovic, and we'll bring Boskovic on at halftime. Actually, no, what we'll do is we'll put Boskovic back because Danchka has the heavy match load, so that's fine, and you can go as a playmaker back there. All right, that looks okay to me. All right, so we can see the team sheets there. I don't think I did tell you. I just looked at my notes, and you guys didn't know that Huljic's loan was extended. So yeah, that's good news, getting him to the end of the year, because he's been brilliant. I really think he's done a good job for us. So let's say home form is important to us. We do need to make sure we're winning these home games, particularly when we're against bottom of the league. So yeah, let's hope we can do that. And yeah, I mean, I think we're fairly good now until the end of the year. I'm fairly confident with the team that we have. We could have signed some other players. There's some good players that are willing to join us, but their wages are just sort of £500-600 a week, which we just can't afford. So it is what it is, isn't it? It's early days. We've just got to try and ideally get promoted this year. I would have liked the takeover to maybe just bring a little bit of cash in for us, but it wasn't to be. So that's fine. At least I still have my job, I suppose. Now, one thing if they're playing with wing backs, is we do just need to. Actually, they're not doing it anyway. Okay, never mind. Need to fix that. thought I had the strikers marking fullbacks, but not on this occasion. I'd say there's a chance that I fixed it before I started recording and forgot, but there's no chance I did that. Here we go. Kukovica to Pranjic. Gets a good ball through to a goal! Oh! Good first time attempt, and it's hit the post and gone out. Corner now. Babic to take. Floats it into the back post. Let's punch clear. Kukovica. Oh, could he have had a first time shoot there? Shoot? Shot even. Perevic. Boskovic. It is a good ball. It's wonderful. Kukovica's in. Kukovica scores. That is stunning. Who got the assist? Was it Babic with the assist on that one? That is absolutely brilliant. And it is 1-0. Just pick them apart. Look at all the players they've got there. And somehow we've managed to find a way through that defence. That is absolutely brilliant. Goalkeeper will want that back, won't he? But 1-0 it is. Kukovica with the goal. And we'll give them some praise as Hulic comes forward. Oh, it's a foul on Pranjic, is it not? Anyway, they're coming back the other way. We've not got a great record defensively, as we know. And Perkovic just maybe sold himself short there, and we go level. I wonder, maybe we stay on feet. Having seen that with Perkovic, I wonder if, because he was diving in a bit there, wasn't he? We don't need to do that. We've just got to be a little bit more sensible with how we're defending. Yeah, maybe Bekenic. Maybe it's not quite Perkovic's fault, but he was certainly the man closest to the guy who scored, wasn't he? So that will be disappointing. And he's only just onside as well, but Perkovic is a covering defender, so that makes sense. So Babic now with a corner. Can we go back in front? Float it to the back post again. It's hit the crossbar. A Ghoul retrieves it, and you've got to use a corner taker there, mate. Anyway, we haven't had much possession here. They've had 60-odd% possession. Let's try a bit of a focus, maybe, and see if that helps us at all. Huljic with a throw. Boskovic, that was a risky pass, but Perkovic has it. Babic gets himself a little bit of space. Palic to a Ghoul. Pranjic is making a good run. We've got Palic on the outside. A Ghoul is making a very good run. Pranjic is in there. Somebody's going to score. And it is a Ghoul with his 10th of the season. And we are back in front before half-time. It is 2-1. And it was nice play, wasn't it? I thought maybe he could have slipped in Pranjic there, but definitely did the right thing. Palic just had to pick someone out. And neither of them were going to miss that, were they? Queuing up we were. And that is excellent. So we'll give them some more praise. And now we do just need to try and get ourselves into the half-time break in front. 2 minutes. Look at that. Our lead lasted the first time around. But that's better. We are in front. And we just need to say that we will not be letting our performance levels drop, will we, boys? Palic is looking. He's fine now. And do we need to make any changes? I don't think we do. Perkovic is not having a great game. Possibly he has been blamed for that initial goal of theirs, but I think Bekenic was probably just as much to blame, wasn't he? Not really following the man in. Oh, and that was lucky. So we get away with that. Let's give it a demand more. Palic is not having a great game there at left back, is he? I mean, he is, but he's actually having a very good game. I'm looking at his body language, but his actual performance is probably more important, and that's quite good. All right, so Hulic is not having a great game on the other side, so that's a good excuse to get Mikic on. So he'll make his first appearance. Of course, the on-loan Dinamo Zagreb man. And Kukovica is injured. That is not the end of the world because he wasn't going to start anyway. So we could bring Danchka on. Danchka, whatever his name is. You go there. Boskovic moves forward. And that is fine. Hopefully it's not a serious injury for Kukovica because he has been a good player for us. I've been having a look at these loanees and seeing if we can get them to stay permanently. The issue we have is there's a poor pass that Dashka picks up. And it's a good ball for a Ghoul. If he's onside, he sticks it away. Is he onside though? It looks like it's going to be given. And a Ghoul has his second of the game. And that should be that. And we might even use that opportunity. It's not going to count too much. Actually, let's get Mina on. It's not going to count too much towards our youngster, his development. But if we get Mina on, it'll get a debut out of the way for him. And we probably can just go back to positive now. And yeah, see how we go. But this should be job done. We've definitely come back well in that second half. So job done. 3 points. We extend our lead. Well, we shouldn't say we extend it. I don't know yet. But we certainly haven't dropped our lead at the top. And yeah, so that's a good win for us. Well done, boys. And we have extended our lead at the top, but only because Burdo hadn't played yet. So that puts the pressure on them, though. They've got to go and get the 3 points, or else they're 5 points back off us. So, dominance into victory. The Kukovica, it's very, very minor. Palic, so you can see our debutants there. That's all gone well. But yeah, well, I guess the thought I was starting to say is that the guys that are on loan, it's too early yet. They all want to wait till later in their at the end of the season. Just let me have my coaching badges. It helps you guys. I'm not going anywhere. The club's financial situation, unbelievable. Yeah, so we'll towards the end of the year, we'll try and see if we can get the guys that we want to keep, see if we can get them to sign on to us on a free transfer. But anyway, that's that. We've got a tougher one next against Dubrava. Let's see if we can do 2 for 2. All right, welcome back. Now, Birdo, whatever I'm saying that, they did drop points. They drew their game, so we have 4 points clear now. We are 7 points clear of Dubrava. If we can win today, we just about see them off, I'd say. That's a big gap, considering, you know, we are playing fairly well and we're scoring lots and lots of goals as well. Now, a couple of things, actually, since that last game. Or rather, because of that last game, it is our highest ever team record for goals scored in a season. So we've made our mark. And Mikic, coming off the bench, became the youngest ever player at the club's history as well. Now, given that you have to be 17 years old to play, he's 21 days older than he could have been. So, yeah, that's going to be that. Hopefully, when we get ourselves promoted, we'll be able to get younger players in if you know, they're good enough kind of thing. But anyway, let's go and have a look and see who we're doing against Dubrava. We're expecting a 4-3-3 out of them. And the team that we are sending out, 1 or 2 tweaks to the lineup. Now, Traknik did pick up a bit of an injury, so he could play, but we're going to give Mandic a game in goal. So we'll see, lacking match sharpness, which isn't great. Perevic, Perkovic, and Bikenic are going to be the back 4. Mikic and Radikovic are going to be the wide players, so all change there. Now, Radikovic, just back from injury himself, doesn't have great match sharpness. Dajka Botkovic and Boskovic even, and Kabrajic are going midfield. The reason for that, Babic and also Prenic aren't going to last 90 minutes, so they're on the bench. Tadic comes on to start up front next to Agul, and hopefully those changes aren't going to affect us too badly in terms of performance. In fact, hopefully, it's going to improve our performance, because with the exception of Tadic and Kabrajic, the changes have been made. Oh, the goalkeeper as well, but they have been made to try and make us better. So let's hope that continues to be the case. Let's have fun today. We don't want to put any extra pressure on us. We are unexpectedly top of the league, so there's going to be a little bit of pressure there, I would imagine. And yeah, away from home here as well. Let's see what we can do. Now, we're expecting them to be a team that uses the wings, so we will try and we've tried to adjust for that accordingly. And yeah. Oh, just quickly, this week the episodes will be Monday through Thursday, no Friday episode, unless this happens to be coming out on a Friday, because the plan right now is for it to come out Thursday, but things might happen. The main reason is that this week, ideally I would have liked to have done every day this week, but both our kids are sick and it's just a bit of a nightmare. Snotfest 23, my wife and I have christened it. So yeah, they've both got viruses and it's just a snotty mess. But I'll spare you the rest of the details. But yeah, so Monday through Thursday is typically when the series will run anyway, and if I can get an extra one out, then I will do, but I find it difficult. Oh, it's in eventually. It's in eventually. Nikic has had an assist robbed for him there, because Tadic first time around hit the post. It's his 10th of the season. Second time around, he found the back of the net. So 2 of the changes there have come off for us, which is brilliant. Mikic whips it in. Tadic should have scored first time, did score second time. And, oh, excuse me. And I think Mikic, if he does have an assist bonus in his contract, can justifiably feel a little bit ripped off there. Always behind the ball. And yeah, job done. Very nicely done. All right, so nice early lead. Let's see if we can hold on to it now. I think, and I probably should, this is the sort of thing I should check before I say it out loud, but I think we've scored in every game I've had in charge. As Boskovic, oh, that's a stunning strike from Boskovic, and that will be a goal of the season contender. It's absolutely brilliant. Let's see it from behind the goal. Is it going to make it look even better, or is it going to show us that maybe the goalkeeper should have done a little bit better with it? Let's have a look here. Boskovic. No, maybe the goalkeeper should have done a little bit better with it. Didn't quite have the bend and whip that I initially thought. But either way, 2-0. And Boskovic is one that I would really, really like to keep at the club for next season. We'll just have to see if it's something we can do. The one thing I'm not sure about, and it has sort of been mentioned in the comments as Mandic making a nice save to introduce himself to us. Let's maybe just go back to positive now with 2 goals up, as we have a corner to try and defend, and it's away. Boskovic is there, and that should end the highlight. Yeah, I have no idea if somebody has played the Croatian league before and can tell me. No idea what sort of TV deal we would be looking at if we get promoted, as that looked like it was going in, and it's a goal kick. It must have just gone down the side of the net. Yeah, so I don't know, but anything we need, I feel like, to be able to sort of get the players in that I think we're probably going to need to compete. We need a TV deal of about $500,000 a year. Now, I don't know if that's realistic or not. I mean, Croatia's not the biggest country, is it? So, although they are kind of, I think football's the main country, main sport there, isn't it? Yeah, I know water polo is quite big. Yeah, they're good at water polo, so I don't know how that would stack up. But surely football is king. I would have thought anyway. So don't let complacency creep in. We will pump our fists. We've got an anxious looking Mikic, which is annoying, but that's fine. He'll come around, I'm sure. But yeah, and then I mean, I could look up the rules and see if there's any sort of prize money at the end of things, but it's just it is definitely a little concerning that even, with the wage budget that we have, and it is minuscule, we're still losing money. Our wage budget is only, was it $3 or $4 grand a week? I mean, we're going to have to start paying players that a week, I would have thought, individually, to be able to get anywhere near the top of the league. So it is definitely a little bit concerning that's kind of where things stand. Rajikovic can come off because he's coming back to match sharpness. What are we, 2-0 up? So we don't want to go too silly here on the subs. Who else was not match sharp? I think that was it, wasn't it? And Tadic was the other one, but he's doing okay up front. I don't know why we had so many tied players, because we had a full week off between the two games, but for whatever reason, yeah, they have been tied. Not been a classic second half, this one. But, yeah, Mandic has done quite well, considering he's not match sharp at all. And I might even have to look at starting him full-time now, I think, on the back of that. We've dominated the game. We got the job done early and just kind of saw it out. So a few clean sheets creeping in now as well, which is nice to see. And more drop points for Bordeaux. So suddenly we are 6 points clear at the top. Sibnek, who are going to be coming, they've hired a new manager, so they are not going to struggle like they were at the start of the year, I wouldn't have thought. They're probably our main threat, but even they are 9 points back at this point. So Jarun turned dominance into victory. They are amazed as they fail to win. I mean, that's fine. I don't really care what you think. Boskovic, what a goal it was. Maybe not quite as good as at first look, but we'll still give him the praise for it. 5 unbeaten, and it's all looking very, very nice, isn't it? So that will do it for today. If you've enjoyed that, thumbs up. Let me know what you think of the signings, and we will come back. Let's come back. Who have we already seen? Who haven't we seen? Let's come back for maybe Sasvete, who I don't think we've seen, and Vukova, new manager. They will probably be starting to turn things around a little bit, and we'll make this first call for Viewers Player of the Year. If you are unaware, if you are new to the channel, every year at the end of season awards, which you'll get to see in a couple of episodes time, we have an award for who you guys think have been our best player, sort of the fans player of the year. So nominate as many players as you like within reason. And yeah, we'll start the nominations list together, and I will see you next time for Sesfete and Vukova in what is looking increasingly all of a sudden like a promotion year. Take care.